Hello YouTube fans, here again, and I figured I talked about Fistful of Dyers, why not, what would have been the sequel or follow-up, whatever you want to call it, for a Fistful of Dyers More. I say it again, for a Fistful of Dyers More, starring Lee Fan Chief, I can pronounce his name right, Lee Fan Chief, and Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood sort of plays his role as the man with no name. It starts off, you've got Clint Eastwood, he's on a horse, gets shot, dies, end of movie. Only joking. But you never do know he gets shot. He usually die on a horse and he gets shot. And like um, for the Fistful of Dyers, more, you get beautiful, beautiful story. It goes la 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 la. And I'm not going to do the rest because I'll kill it. But you do get a beautiful store. And like I say, the man with no name comes back. And again, he's on a bounty, he's a bounty hunter, and he's after the bad people, dead or alive. There's a good bit where he's in a bar and he's betting with his dad, he's betting cards, and he says, "What's the bet? Your life." I love the bit, he twats him, he whacks him, and basically knocks him the fuck out, and then he makes his money. This is when Lee Fan Chief comes into it, and you get the idea he's a bounty hunter and all. But he's more on, well, as the film goes on, I'll go on about the film. But because of the success of for a Fistful of Dyers, that's why they decided to do the follow up for the Fistful of Dyers more. And it's a good one. It's a damn good worthy sequel. So, like I say, you've got this guy, and the funny thing is, it's only bit me or some. The only bit which is my issue. You've got the same actor that played the bad guy in for a Fistful of Dyers, and he comes in this one. You've got the idea he's a baddie, you've got similar same actors that played the baddies in the original, but he's a different baddie, and this I do think he's a bit ruthless because he kills a woman and a kid. Have to say it's professionally done, and let's not forget it's 1965. So you see it off steam, and then you've got the idea this guy set him up. But he uses a watch. He says, "Now I'll let you. I'm going to turn my back, see if you can shoot me as you turn your back on me," or something like that. But he gets shot, and then you got the idea there's fastbacks all the way through it, which I will get to. Lee Van Chief comes into it anyway, and he meets, like I say, Clint Eastwood's character, the man with no name. I love the bit where he shoots his hat and he shoots it, and then he twats him and he twats him. But you got the idea they become mates halfway through the film instead of being enemies. They work to death, but it's sort of same in one way. One thereafter, Lee Van Chief, as you know, appeared as the bad guy in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. This is what I'm saying because I felt in this, they really did become a good partnership in this. You know, I like to see more Lee Fan Chief within Eastwood. Sad to say, Lee Fan Chief is no longer with us. And it's the same, because I'd love to have seen that. I felt they really paid off to death in this film. There was, I thought I liked the scenes where they was in it to death or. So there's sort of like the original one. There's one bit where he's dying. I think about the Fan Chief gets the better of him. This guy's so fucking ugly. It's unbelievable. He is so ugly. If I had a dog, I'd save its ass and I'd teach it to walk backwards. He's that ugly. And Lee Fan Chief shoots him anyway. And like I say, Clint Eastwood teams up with him. And you've got the idea they're going to work with the bad guys. And just like the original, the bad guys realise they've been setting up for money. They're just money they've hidden. And they get battered, but they get out of Dodds and they go after the money again. They're killing the baddies one by one. You got that big guy again who was in Fistful of Dyers, who funny enough one thereafter also played the bad guy in The Good, Bad and the Ugly. So they've got a date shootout and they've got a timer, right? And it's very similar to like the first one. I think the shootout is really unique in this. So Lee Van Chief gets the better and he shoots him. Clint Eastwood, that's the man with no name, shoots all of them. And this is where you get a gist of the story. And it's a damn good one. So I've let some sweat on me. It's a bit hot today. So the story goes that when you have fastbacks, the one who's the main bad guy, well, it turned out that Lee Fancy's sister and her husband. The husband got killed and he went to rape the sister, but it didn't go that well. She gets it done and she shoots herself. And this is a bit what always gets me. Always gets me. She's had it done right, and he was going to do what he was going to do. He was going to rape her. Why did she just shoot him? But there's always ways of thinking about this. If she would have shot him, the other cowboys could have raped her and killed her. Or because he killed her husband. Or it could have been that because she killed her husband, she couldn't have the will to live, so she killed herself. It's sort of sad. So Lee Fancy knew that he was the cause of the death of his sister, and that's why he killed him. So he never wanted the money. He was never after the money, even though he was a bounty hunter. And I sort of like that. I sort of like that because in my eyes, it made it unique. It made it different. It was sort of like License to Kill. Before License to Kill, Lee Van Teef is sort of like the Timothy Dalton character, out for a personal vendetta. I don't know if I'm going over the top there. It isn't at all. It's a totally different film. I like the idea that he's going for revenge because of the death of his sister. It's not been the first time that's been done. They sort of use that idea in Enter the Dragon in one scene. But I like the idea. It's the first sort of cowboy that goes on revenge on the death of his sister. So he gets the money, he rides off. Thing is, this one cowboy, one of the baddies, was left out, and Lee Fancy sees him, shoots him, and says, "You missed a number." Oh, I must have forgotten. I won't forget next time. And I love it. He rides off in the horse, got that epic ending, the end, and it's epic. It's a classic. And I know, to be open and honest, I do like The Man with No Name. I do like the movie, The Man with No Name. And I've got to be open and honest, this is a damn worthy sequel. For A Fistful of Dyers More, it is a damn worthy sequel. Apart from sweating like a dog, it is a damn worthy sequel. I mean, I like the fact he make it his own. I think the music again is beautiful. The one who did the score to this, as you know, is the same one what did the score to Fistful of Dyers, and like I say, one thereafter, being 1965. They also used the same story in this, being For a Fistful of Dyers More. And the store's beautiful. I can definitely see one there after this. He did the Dud, the Bag, and the Udder. I'm on about the one that did the music store. You know, everyone remembers the music. Everyone knows the music. It's iconic. And the thing like this, everyone in the music, what the guy does this store, does do beautiful store. And we all know the same one that did the music store would go on into 1968 for doing another classic store, that being Once Upon a Time in the Wild West. And then in 1984, made a change from that and did the same music store in 1984 for Once Upon a Time in America. So one who did these stores did a lot of beautiful, and I mean beautiful music stores to a lot of these spaghetti westerns. And again, it's down, it's dirty. There are bits where it's not realistic. Again, when people get shot, you don't see any blood. But for that era, I can understand why. I can understand why. But again, it's down, it's dirty, it's not fancy land. And that's what I love about Italian westerns. Again, the dubbing's not the best. There's a bit of humour in it where you've got this old guy, he's moaning about a train. Then you've got the train coming across and the ceiling's racking in. I had a few laughs and chuckles out of that. You've got this one woman, you've got the idea she's dirty, she's a bit of a sex maniac, and she's got the eyes for fucking Clint Eastwood. And Clint Eastwood kicks his die out and says, "I'll take this room." So there are some bits I do chuckle, but I do like it. I do like the fact that it's the uncut one. It's definitely dud. It's definitely a dud worthy sequel to The Fistful of Dyers. To be honest, sometimes I like this one more, being For the Fistful of Dyers more. I like being Chief and Chief, May Rest. I think him and Clint Eastwood hit it off into them. I'll talk about what they hell. A 5-star rating for me. It's a classic. Into them though. Be smart, be safe, and I'll see you later.